Kerry insists that Syria quickly give data on arms. NewTimes.com. Subscribe. Digital/home delivery. Log in. Register now. Help. Homepage. Today's paper. Video. Most popular. Edition. US/global. Search all NewTimes.com. Middle East. World, Africa, America, Asia, Pacific, Europe, Middle East. US. NY/region. Business. Technology. Science. Health. Sports. Opinion. Arts. Style. Travel. Jobs. Real estate. Autos. .NET_series banner _simple width :950 px. Margin :20 px 10 px 12 px 10 px. .NET_series banner _simple H5 font family :NYT Cheltenham, Georgia. Times New Roman serif. Font weight :400. Font size :14 px. Float :left. Color :black. Letter spacing :1 em. Padding right :8 px. Margin bottom :6 px. Text transform uppercase. .NET_series banner _simple H5A color number 000. Crisis in Syria. Kerry insists that Syria quickly give data on arms. By courtesy of NBC. Kerry's statement on Syria. Secretary of State John Kerry speaks about the situation in Syria from Geneva, Switzerland, where he is meeting with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. By Michael R. Gordon and Stephen Lee Myers. Published, September 12, 2013. Geneva. Secretary of State John Kerry set an early test for Syria's top leader on Thursday by insisting on quick disclosure of data on that country's arsenal of chemical weapons. Live latest Syria updates on Syria. The Times is tracking the conflict and the international response. Multimedia. Video. Videos on the Syrian conflict. Related. As Obama pauses action, Putin takes center stage September 12, 2013. Planned as call to act, Obama speech became plea to wait September 12, 2013. UN leader admits failure to halt Syrian atrocities September 12, 2013. Related in opinion Vladimir v. Putin, a plea for caution from Russia September 12, 2013. Room for debate. Can Syria's chemical arsenal be destroyed? September 11, 2013. Connect with us on Twitter. Follow @NetTimes World for international breaking news and headlines. Twitter list, reporters and editors. Enlarge this image. Pool photo by Larry Downing. Secretary of State John Kerry and Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov of Russia on Thursday in Geneva. Mr. Kerry's demand came as he began talks with Russia's Foreign Minister, Sergei Lavrov, on a plan to secure and dispose of Syria's poison gas. Earlier on Thursday, President Bashar al-Assad of Syria announced publicly that his country had formally applied to join the Chemical Weapons Treaty. According to the treaty's terms, Syria would be required to submit a declaration detailing the types, quantities and locations of all its chemical weapons and the locations of all facilities for producing them within 60 days of formally joining the accord. But Mr. Kerry said that the normal procedures were far too slow because Mr. Assad's government had used chemical weapons against its own people. There is nothing standard about this process because of the way the regime has behaved, Mr. Kerry said. The words of the Syrian regime in our judgment are simply not enough. A spokeswoman for the United States mission to the United Nations made a similar point in a statement. Syria needs to take immediate actions to disclose, surrender and eliminate its chemical weapons stockpile under international monitoring and verification, said the spokeswoman, Erin Pelton. Statements without action are wholly insufficient for a country that has had a secret, enormous chemical weapons program for decades. With a tableau of American and Russian flags behind them, Mr. Kerry and Mr. Lavrov stood side by side in a public show of joint purpose. But differences quickly re-emerged as Mr. Lavrov emphasized that the solution of this problem will remove any need for a strike. Mr. Kerry emphasized that only the credible threat of force had prompted Mr. Assad to acknowledge that his nation possessed chemical weapons in the first place, and that a military option was needed to ensure that Mr. Assad fulfilled his promises. At the end of their presentations, Mr. Lavrov seemed surprised by the length and tone of Mr. Kerry's statement. "I'm not prepared with the extended political statement," Mr. Lavrov said. "Diplomacy likes silence." At the end of their joint appearance, Mr. Kerry noted that he had not heard some of Mr. Lavrov's remarks, which had